What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Ikoku Nikki, this time with episode 3. Another really good episode last week. I've been liking the show a lot so far. I think the opening episode was one of my favourites, and last week followed that up very nicely as well. Met one of, again, the characters' names, apologies, I haven't got down yet, but Jesus. Met one of the aunt's friends, she seemed really nice, as well as her ex-boyfriend, who also seemed really nice. They're on pretty good terms, aren't they? It's nice and clean. Okay. They're dealing with her mum's items. Last time I seen the bedroom. We see a lot of people sleep at this show. Well, we see the niece sleep a couple times, but never seen the bedroom. I wonder if she just sleeps in her chair working. Probably. I mean, it's the norm in Japan for them to sleep on like futons, right? So pretty unordinary that she has a bed anyway, I think. I used to be a bit of a weirdo, can't lie. I used to it wasn't really like an event, but I'd sometimes just like randomly sleep on the floor in my living room in my old house. Don't know why. Just did. Maybe for a change up, I don't know. I have listened to the full version and just as good, thankfully. I bring this up reasonably often about how there are some anime openings that are just better than their full version of their songs, as weird as that might sound. A couple of the what's that, Vegas? Fearing, Loathing in Vegas. A couple of their songs I much prefer, especially the Parasite opening. It just gets really weird in the second half of that like full version of that song. Exasperated. But yeah, there are a couple anime openings, as weird as it sounds, that are edited differently and are just like better as openings than the full version of the song. Is that nice? Ah, yeah, now taking a bit of inspiration. Pretty cool. Even if they didn't get along. I think those things are dead. Mm. I think it looks alright. It'll suit you eventually. Please. Oh wait. Ikoku. Well, I suppose being in this environment and the fact that she hasn't truly mourned or even addressed it, that makes sense. She addressed her that way. What's with the English? So as I alluded to a minute ago, of her like not addressing things, you would expect it to be a lot harder to throw all this away, wouldn't you? All of these proofs of existence, as you said earlier, just vanishing, kind of like her vanishing. The difference is they are actively kind of throwing this stuff away to make it vanish. But like, it fucking suck to do that, especially for a whole week. Maybe it's something. So this is her first day back at school, or is she at a new school? Graduation ceremony. So she's at normal school, okay. But she is worried about her, I think. She's more upset and worried than the girl whose mum died. Or is it someone else? She's upset that everybody knows because of her. I've been there. I like to be quite a private person, so I would not appreciate this. On that bloody that Ari Aster movie, Midsummer. Okay, I totally get where she's coming from. Because I don't know about you guys, but I've done that to people. Like, oh, that's the person that this happened to. Oh, that's like if you don't know them, it's like, oh, that's the person that this bad experience happened to, and so on and so forth. You give these people like labels and such, and it's like that's a bit of a part of who I am in terms of like I don't remember names all too well. I remember like who people are, what they've done, how they are, and so on. So yeah, that's something I can really relate to in terms of getting behind her thought process behind that, because I do that. I can understand how other people would be like, oh, that's the boy whose parents died, and now it's just going to be like everybody's sympathy, and it's just like, yeah, I get where she's coming from here. I can understand how some people might not, but this was like almost like the one bit of normality left, the one place that was unchanged. Uh, and yeah, unfortunately, couldn't last just one more day, seemingly. Damn, she got an attitude. Damn. Again, you can understand emotional reaction. That was obviously the wrong thing to do there, but you can understand the emotional reaction given everything. What soothing training like the voice. What the hell? So now she can't even find her way home. Figuratively and quite literally. It does look confusing, doesn't it? Pick up your goddamn phone. Oh, that was her getting called. Why doesn't she call her aunt? I've also been here. Fucking leave me alone. Bloody phone. Like a beeping at me. Yeah, that map looked incredibly confusing actually. So even given everything that's going on, you can understand why just as a newbie to this area. Maybe she's also not used to public transport. Perhaps her parents took her or something. Perhaps she just like walked to school that's close or something like that. A foot bath. Yeah. What I read? What? Cranky. Cranky teenager. Not your mom. Would you describe as an outlaw? I'd say maybe like outcast. But even then, I think that's a bit of a stretch. Long friendship. That was a bit surprising, actually, for her. Bad as that sounds. And I've never once thought. Really? That's also a bit surprising. Seen some evolution, seen changes, been with you even throughout the massive changes. I think it's spot on. And now you're like, oh, yeah, I agree. I agree, actually. But that's how humans are as well. It can be very contradictory. Yeah, bit of a nightmare to explain this, isn't it? That's me. That's me right there. Oh bloody hell! Burnt. I'd say like the talking I do on my YouTube videos, a week is like 80% of the talking. I maybe 90. And the talking I generally do. Ooh, sexy and wild. Like a Motsu. But yeah, like I said, it sounds really bad, but I'm quite surprised she's so connected with her high school friends. It's nice. But she didn't strike me as that type. But I guess she explained it with the whole like they're not they're also like pretty similar people actually. Like they're not awfully outgoing or anything. Wholesome, fulfilled. I think everybody needs little reminders like that every now and then, don't they? Sometimes you might not fully realise it, sometimes you might take it for granted, but having those like this, just like look how much she cares. Get her back. That's your childhood friend. You're one and only. Oh, not one and up, yeah. And we saw how distraught she was when we saw her. Bless her. It wasn't even really her fault. It's her parents, but come a long way over the span of this episode already, haven't we? Good job, you. Good job, Aunt. Experience right there. Okay, another lovely episode. Okay, I love the topics covered here. A lot of relatable stuff for me in terms of like the avoidance and things like that. But yeah, lovely stuff here. Come, as I said, come a long way from the start of the episode. That tantrum. I mean, that's putting it lightly, but yeah, from that to now, lovely outcome as well. Love that. As I said earlier, to be honest with you, I think you can probably tell I didn't actually even realise they were in her parents' house during the opening scene. I thought that was her bedroom, hence why I said we've never actually seen like, and that even more stands to point out the fact that we haven't even seen her bedroom. Does she have a bedroom? Does she literally just sleep on this chair every night? Does she go to sleep? This woman. Yeah, like I said, I was a bit confused, I guess, in this scene. I thought they took her stuff and brought it to the apartment, hence why I said it looked clean as well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. As I said, love the topics covered. This episode was really nice, kind of or not addressing a couple of these things, but also kind of going over the friendship stuff, going through the items, which again I thought would have been a bit more kind of I mean, we heard from the aunt that she said that she does hold a lot of like sentimental value in a lot of the items, but I would expect that to be incredibly difficult to kind of go through or to even throw anything away, to be honest. So yeah, that was an interesting thing. But yeah, love this whole like friendship arc we saw here. I thought that was really awesome. A lot of relatable stuff in terms of like the high school kind of sympathy stuff. I've never experienced that, but again, I think I'd absolutely hate it. So totally get where she's coming from. And yeah, lovely end to the episode. Hopefully we see more of those two friends as the season goes on. But let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll catch you guys next week with episode 4.